Hello everyone and welcome to Bevins Bricks. And as promised, today's video is going to be Lego City Update number 2. So if this is something that interests you, stick around because it's coming up. Now, I will be the first to admit that there probably isn't a lot of progress in compared to the last city update. And I do know that, but when you're building to the scale that I build, progress tends to be a little slow. One of the things I do want to point out is where the tan and brown buildings are sitting. It's probably going to be their permanent location. And if you look really carefully, you can see that they are now sitting on a mill's plate. The other thing I want to point out is my apartment complex, the red one right over there. That I don't believe is where I'm going to leave it. I actually think I'm going to take the apartment complex and bring it across the street. And I believe I might end up putting the hospital that I'm wanting to build in that specific location. Still toying with ideas and trying to get a feel for where I want everything. And then of course, as you can see down here, I have fast food row. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave those there or not either. I might be putting them on the extension that I wanna build on this end of the table, as I kinda wanna focus this portion of the table with very large buildings. Trying to jump around the table and give a few different perspectives and angles of view of how the city's looking. And so far, I'm really liking the difference in heights on all the buildings that are placed everywhere. Figure this would be a really good point to kind of bring up and do a fast road or street view of like you're looking out a car window as you're going by. This particular view right here is definitely going to have to change because my actual goal is for every street that I want to have a building right at the end of the street, so that way you're not looking straight down and through my city. Prime example, looking straight down this street avenue, you're going to see the black skyscraper. This street, you can see that it's going to be the convention center at the end of the street. And what my entire goal here is I want to be able to take photos from different streets and angles and such, and I always want it to be filled with buildings as I'm taking the photos. So that is my primary goal, is to try and make it to where anytime I'm looking down a street, I always see a building at the end of almost every single street. That's all for today's Lego City Update. Unfortunately, I've spent most of my time this weekend either A, doing yard work and other chores that need to be taken care of around the house, and B, cleaning up and mounting some more stuff in my space. As you can see behind me, that was stuff that I had set up all today alone. As it was getting very messy in here because I just jumped right in and started building when I got everything out here, and I didn't quite finish getting it all neatly organized like I should have. So I probably have at least another day or two of sorting and organizing, as I still have some bins over here as well that really need to be gone through, and the parts need to be put in my bins. But anyway, as always, thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below, and see you next time on Bevins Bricks.